Hello, welcome to my channel, Possible Paintings. Tonight we are going to be doing a painting that is floral and Metal Gear themed. So thank you for joining me and I hope you enjoy. I started off with this as my color palette. So these colors here, I did add some green for the background. And then I went ahead and prepped my canvas and started in on the very first layer of the background, which is the green. And then I take my a different brush and I start dabbling on some of the red. And you can see there the three different colors that I'm using, the pink, the orange, and the red, and I'm kind of mixing them as I go, and kind of creating like a very pretty muted background. I'm really excited about this painting because I'm going to be mixing flowers and Metal Gear, and this is my first video game painting, so I'm really excited about how it is going to be turning out. I then decided, instead of like just jumping right into the palette knife, I thought I would kind of sketch out the Metal Gear, and that's what I'm doing here. And you can see that I kind of like change it up a bit as I go, and so I'm really glad that I actually did sketch it out first to get the proportions more accurate, hopefully accurate. If anyone watching is a Metal Gear fan, I'd love to hear your take on this and hear what you think. And if you've ever done any Metal Gear or video game paintings, I'd love to see them. The palette knife, going back to the technique that I'm using, is actually a new technique that I've really been exploring a lot more lately. I've dabbled here and there in the past with it, but I've never really seen how far I can go with it and how detailed or not detailed. And people talk about developing your style, and that's not something that I've ever really done, because I don't call it my ADHD, but I kind of just love doing all kinds. You can see I'm just filling in the Metal Gear. I love this color, these colors that I'm going with, or this color palette. I have a lot of purple in there. It's kind of hard to see. It looks more like black. I do have some black too, but two different blues, purple and black, is what he's going to mostly consist of, with like just maybe a few little highlights at the end. Of course, with painting, like, I wish all my strokes were confident and I knew exactly where they were going to go, but you don't. You kind of feel it out as you go and see what feels right, or, kind of changes as you go along a lot of times. And that's something really nice about art, how flexible it is. You can completely change up the color palette, you can go in a different direction, you can go abstract, or however you're feeling, it can morph into what you're feeling at that time. I have noticed with the palette knife, it eats up a lot of my paint, but besides that, I'm like really digging the style. I love to see like your guys' favorite palette knife. I've had this one forever. I didn't get it in like thinking of using it as painting. That wasn't the purpose. I got it for like cleaning off my, oh my gosh, the things you put paint on. But now I use it for painting and I love it. But if you guys have like different shapes, or sizes or whatever, I'd love to see which ones are your favorites. For the gun, this actually is still sped up. I just didn't speed it up quite as much as the rest to kind of show just a little bit closer to real time. But like I said, it's still actually sped up. I was pretty nervous to not make straight guns. And they really needed to be pointing at my little dude. Got some bottle-fed babies, little fosters I've taken care of right now. They're adding to my audio in a very, very cute way. Hopefully you guys appreciate that. Hey, my little dude. And he also needs to be pointing in the right direction. All you Metal Gear fans, you'll know that that hopefully he's pointing at the right thing. Bandana. The bandana and my little guy is looking sharp. It's my first person with the palette knife, and he was so small. It was a little more challenging than I expected. Now I get to start on the beautiful flowers. Okay, sorry about that. She wanted seconds. So now I'm starting the flowers. I started with the red flowers, and I have orange, pink, and red kind of going still, and kind of mixing them as I go and switching it up a little. Oh, you want to climb my leg? Okay. Okay. Say hi to the camera. I love that fawn made a little appearance. He's one of the bottle-fed babies. I have 2 boys and a girl. Orange, calico, and then fawn is the one you saw. I'm just adding some more red flowers, and then I'll switch to white. Callie is really enjoying this voiceover. She has eaten 3 times now since we started this because she keeps crying. But she's plentiful. to add some pictures of them up here in the corners so you guys can see them, because I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I am super lucky. I always get blessed with all of the cutest fosters and babies. Wanted to make the Metal Gear and Solid Snake kind of stand out a little bit more, so I added some, like, I don't know, honestly just speckles. But I think it did what I was looking for it to do. It did its job. Really, Callie? I've got all three of them sleeping on me, but Callie is, well, she's not sleeping, clearly, as you can hear. There you have it.